Divine Collective is I kind of back like I never left because I never did. I've been here. Do you hear me? So, the download that I received while meditating is, well, messages. It's a big message. But your ancestors and a higher God, mother and father and brother, says it's time for you to get the land back. It's time for you to cultivate the lands that's already here for you. They ain't making land no more. Okay? So the government entities that have a hold on your property, your land, your generational wealth, your funds and things like that, it's time to get it back. I'm not a lawyer in the physical. I'm not a judge in the 3D. But in the spiritual, I am. It's different ways to get your land back. It's time for you to do research. It's time for you to know who your family is. There's no time for you not to know who your family is. It's not time for your children not to know or go to the family reunions, no matter how you feel, no matter what happened to you in the past. Put that in the past and live in the now, because these babies need to know who they are, where they came from. It's too many people in this world that are homeless. Families taking their houses, taking their generational wealth. But God sees it. And He telling people, hey, where it's up. Do you hear me? Whoever you are that has been stealing from your family members, the Divine Collective, the chosen ones, you about to pay. The ancestors coming back in blood. God getting it back in blood. Do you hear me? And it's for real. Ain't no play. It's for real. It's imperative to do genealogy, because everybody know who you are except for you. You sitting in somebody's family tree that don't even know you, that's doing research on you, that know where you are, been following you, and know who you are, know that you got inheritance in your name, that God put blood on, that Jesus put blood on, Yeshua, whatever name that you want to use. But guess what? When you use them names, these motherfuckers clear out. Do you hear me? I'm gonna bleep it out, but these motherfuckers clear out, and I'm getting the clearance to say how I need to say it, because I don't cuss that often. But when I do, I mean it. God mean it. He ain't here to play at all. The ancestors, they been here. They been here for a good little minute. Them spaceships touched down. Do you hear me? Genealogy is important. The Bureau of Land Management is a place where you can go on the website and search for your family's names. When you learn your genealogy, you can start off with just your last and your surnames, the family names, and go from there. My disclaimer, I'm not a lawyer. I just use the public websites and public information to assist others and assist myself, and it wouldn't be right. Metatron is here. I already know it. I feel it. All the angels are like really surrounding me at this point, because this is an important message, and it's something that I don't play about, because this is my life. Being a genealogist, being a historian, being Aikana. That name carry weight. Do you hear me? A gift from God. But it's time. Ain't no time for pussyfooting around. Ain't no time for you to be naked at your family's neck. It's time for you to sit down at the table. You need to be asking grandma and granddaddy questions now, because you don't know how long they're going to be here. You need to be asking mama and daddy questions right now. Mama, daddy, where I come from? Mama and daddy, who was my granddaddy? Who did blah, 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 my great-granddaddy? You need to be knowing that. You need to be doing this research. You can go to the county of when you go to these, you can look at the census bureaus, right? Look at the census bureaus. When you find your family name and you see, oh, they was farmers, they was this, that, and this is where they stay, this the address, look and see who on them land pads. Bureau of Land Management got the pads. They holding them. And guess what? That same land being sold off to people that don't even know us. Don't look like us, don't know us, ain't saying nothing to us. Being sold and leased out 100 years plus to families that don't even know us. Our land is being pillaged. And I know because I'm an American Indian, not native. I'm an American Indian. Do you hear me? Indian. I know who I am. And it's time for you to know who you are. Let's get into the reading, y'all. My ancestors are already here. I already called them in. Ahaya is here. God is here. My brother Jesus is here. Yahshua. Send all the send his masters. They surrounding me at this point. Okay, Ahaya. Father God, come through. Get a collective what they need. Out top, we got sadness. Your ancestors are sad because you're so worried about all the 3D shit. You worried about the wrong thing. You need to worry about real love, agape. You need to be worried about your land, the children. You had your chance to live. You still living. These kids that's coming behind you, even if you don't have children and babies, they're coming behind you. You got nieces and nephews. They don't even know who they are. They don't know their culture. They don't know their heritage. They think they black. They not black. Slavics are black. Our people that came over here, not all of us are the same. And this ain't no for debate. Everybody, just because they family don't mean that they got the same ancestors. I'm not here to debate. I'm just giving the messages. But they are sad right now. Because us as a collective, because I got to put myself in it too. I'm doing my part. But I got a little lazy. I got a little content with being comfortable where I am in my life. And it's beautiful where I am. I can't even lie to you. But coming out of my healing processes, I'm still healing every day. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, that sadness, I can feel that sadness. That's sad because you're not doing what you're supposed to do. Working a 9 to 5 ain't just your thing. You know what I'm saying? It's other stuff. You a shaman. You are a farmer. You are all the things that this world needs. That the collective need, that your family needs, your bloodline needs. A lot of tears are being shed for the ones that's not on their divine path. Because if you're here watching this reading, listening to this reading, jeez, that means that you need this reading. You need to hear these words. So we got victory. Victory came out. So when you get to where you need to be, when you start researching your family, when you start calling out their names and letting them know that, hey, I'm here. I know you're here. You may not be here in the physical, but I know you're here in spirit. I can feel you. I can sense you. Call their names, and your victory is here. Period. Because once you know the keys and you know who you are, these different entities, these different LLCs, these different corporations can't do nothing but open the door, open the floodgates for you. And then we got illusions. You've been on a lot of illusions when it came to who you were. You're not black. What is black? Black is a color. Black means that you're dead in law. That means you're chattel in property. Are you property? Your people probably were enslaved on their own land that was already patented. But that doesn't make them slaves. They were enslaved. Those cotton fields belonged to them. Those wheat fields belonged to them. Those rose bushes and everything else, them cornfields, belonged to them. Those are the illusions. And you're going to find out in this reading that you need to come out them illusions. Windfall. There's a windfall of opportunities here for you. There's a windfall of abundance, land, all of these things. And you can be... This life doesn't come with an instruction manual, right? But you can look at the Quran, the Bible basic instructions before leaving earth, right? You can use that to help you along your way. Windfall of it. But you gotta go get it. You gotta go get it. Ain't nobody gonna just put it in your hands. No one, no government entity, God ain't gonna just put it in your hand. Jesus ain't gonna put it in your hands. Ain't nobody gonna put it in your hands. You have to do the work. They'll let you know, give you hints and drop people in your life, but you gotta do the work. So this windfall can come into your life. Ain't nobody gonna do it for you. Get to it. And I'm ministering to myself right now in real life. Because this message is gotta be for me too. And then we have connectivity. You're about to connect with some people that's gonna help you get to this heaven on earth that you need and you want. It ain't never too late. You can be 84, 83, 87, 56, 23, 46, 47. It don't matter. 55. It don't matter. The numbers 55 may be significant to you, and the number 75 may be significant to you. And then we have self-respect. During this journey, you had to really understand that you had to give yourself self-respect. You've been giving so much of yourself. Sexually, spiritually, mentally, your finances, everything else. Now it's time for you to respect yourself. It's okay to say no. The most power that you have is sometimes saying no. You can't be a yes man and woman all your life. It ain't gonna work. It haven't worked. So you know it. Now it's time for you to do what you need to do. It's a little cold in here. But yeah, it's your turn. It's your time. Respect yourself. If you know it doesn't fit your morals, it's time for you to change that. What else do we have for the collective? The higher. We have responsibility. You being a chosen one, you have a big responsibility in life. A big responsibility. Because you know, if you don't do it, who else gonna do it? Who else gonna do it? Right now, who else gonna do it right now? Yes, you're gonna have children, all these different things for the individuals that can conceive and all these different things, but God has the last say so. So it's levels to responsibility. As you can see, look at all these different colors of chakras. The responsibility is making sure that you affirm yourself. Affirm yourself. Look up affirmations for every chakra so that you can affirm who you are on a daily basis, so that you can get the strength and courage to get this done. Because if you don't, your land gonna keep getting sold and sold and sold and pimped out. They ain't making land no more. Adventure. This is about to be adventure for you. It's about to be beautiful. It's about to be good, bad, and ugly, beautiful, ugly and beautiful at the same time. It's gonna be an ugly, beautiful place. But you already been there before, so you strong enough to go. This journey was paid for you. You ain't go through all this shit just to be here in this space. Excuse me. You did not go through all the things you had to go through in life, or that you did go through in life, just to not do anything, squander away all your gifts and talents and skills. You got plenty of them. You can have about 8, 9 businesses at this point. It's about to be a beautiful adventure. But you need this strength. Affirm yourself. Call out them affirmations in the mirror. Look yourself in the mirror in the eyes and say that to yourself. Say, money flows to me. Money loves me. I love myself. Even though there's no such thing as money. You are the money. The money. Your energy is money. That's the currency. Because when you go to work, at this 9 to 5 that you may or may not have, guess what? Your energy is needed. When you go in that building, you don't get paid off top from money that just came in the building. Guess what? You get paid from your Social Security card, your Social Security number, the overhead amount and the salary amount. Don't take my word for it, because I'm not a lawyer. We have Mother Goddess. Mother Goddess, Mother Gaia is here. Mother and Father is here on this table. And in this energy already, they're here. And wanted you to know that it's okay to be safe. It's okay to be nurtured. It's okay to accept love. It doesn't have to always be romantic. A lot of times, having a human experience, we always think, oh, it has to be romantic. And a lot of times, the people that come in our lives, they're supposed to be just friends, business partners. But sometimes we take it too far and make it sexual. I've been there. And this is just a part of my transparent. I gotta be transparent. You know what I'm saying? This is me being authentic and living in my truth. Because if I didn't, why would I be here talking to you for? Why would I be able to? How could I live in my truth and dibble and dabble with the cards? I don't need the cards, but they just here to illustrate what you need to hear. And sometimes what I need to hear. Mother Goddess is here. There's somebody in your life that is nurturing, that wants to nurture you. And it can be physical, but I'm feeling that it's more so spiritual as well. It's a mother figure in your life that really wants you to tap in. Tap into yourself. Call out their names. Let them know that you're here. Don't run away because they want to get on your ass. You know what I'm saying? Because you need it. Challenges. There will be some challenges. It won't be easy, but you have to keep moving forward. You got to keep moving forward. Because if you stop, it's going to be harder and harder and harder. You got to keep the momentum going. You got to keep going. There's going to be people that slam doors in your face, tell you can't do this. It's going to be frustrating. So, it ain't like nobody ain't never closed the door in your face before. It ain't like nobody ever told you no before. Do we take no's? No. We don't. Saboteur. What I'm getting off this card is strength, power, grounding, a grounded energy. You need to go outside, get into nature, even if it's at nighttime. Take your shoes off. Plant your feet in the grass. Sit in the sun. Talk to the moon. It may be something that's outside of your norm, but Mother Goddess wants to see you. The moon. Achievement. You can do this. This path, it gets lonely physically, but there's going to be somebody to come in your life. It's going to be a team of people, your tribe, that's going to come into your life and help you. But the thing is that you have to use your discernment whether to not push them away. Because a lot of times, people that's going to come into your life, they're not always already healed. They're going to have red flags, green flags. But then mercy, okay? It'll get you a long way through these challenges. But you will achieve it, though. You will. Turmoil. What I'm feeling from this card is past, there's been a lot of harsh things that happened to you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I wasn't there. I'm sorry that I wasn't able to supply for you how I wanted to. I'm sorry. But when you get back on your path, you'll see the light that you always carried. And the turmoil will turn into oil. Oil that you can use for the wheels that you'll need to keep your wheel of fortune turning. There may be some turmoil that may be coming that you'll have to see. But there's nothing that you can do about it. Don't intervene. Some people did some things that they weren't supposed to do towards you. Put you in some bad positions. But you will have to watch them fall. And it's going to be a hard thing to do. Ancestors saying don't intervene. Wealth is coming towards you. You can feel the energy. Like when you get that boost of energy, you start smiling out of nowhere. That wealth is finding you. Wealth finds you. Wealth loves you. Pour some more of these. A couple more. Okay, a couple more of these, and then we're gonna move on. But yeah, you're loved. Your ancestors, they just want you to carry forward the legacy of the bloodline like it's supposed to be. Truth. That's the truth. That's what they want you to do. You have a big job. You have a big position. You got some big shoes to fill, but they your size. Lace them motherfuckers up and put them on. Balance. Make sure that you have balance between your dark and your light. Yes, you've been through some things. Yes, you can be nice. You can be caring, sweet, nurturing, man or woman, divine masculine, divine feminine. But to have the balance in between, beautiful. But you got these. Have your balance. Because you will pray for somebody and you will fuck them up, okay? creativity. Use your creativity to use to get into this, to get these achievements, to get this wealth, to keep receiving the truth that you need going forward, so that you can get onto this adventure and win this victory, because you have the responsibility to do so. You were chosen. You chose this contract before you even got here. So you got to play the game like you're supposed to. But keep your self-respect at the same time while you're doing this. And especially keeping your self-respect and your balance even through sadness. Because it's going to get hard. Sometimes it's going to get tough. But the best things in life ain't free. But you can give them to the birds and bees. I need money. That's what I want. That's what I want. That's what I want. What I want. But yeah. Oh, we got friendship. There's going to be some people from your tribe, like we said, that's going to come in, that's going to offer you friendship. You're going to have love. You're going to have a big leadership position. And, of course, you'll look confused about it, but that's okay. You know, just be okay with it. Because you're going to come out of that confusion because you got the truth here. You got the truth about this wealth. You got the truth about this turmoil. Because you things have been exposed to you and you're just like, bro, what's going on, man? But you got this. You got this. You got this. And we're going to cut into, I want to do the past life versions. Past life. You want the past life. Alright, Ahaya. What does the collective need to know about their past life? What does the collective need to know about their past life? What does the collective need to know about their past life? Take everything where it resonates, but I feel like this is a big collective message. We got wars and battles. So you could have been in your past life. You could have been in the war. You could have been any one of your last lifetimes. You could have been a Confederate. Contrary to popular belief, Confederates look like this. They were recruited here on this land, on this American land. And they were taken from their tribes, mostly chiefs, and the young men were taken from their tribes. And they were made to be put into the land and to, you know, go against their family. A lot of different things. So in your past life, you could have been in a war, got hurt in a war, or, you know, passed away while in a war. We have persecution and inquisition. So you could have been, someone here could have been persecuted for being in the war and going against their family. But it could have been a decision that was, at that time, the inevitable, or you could have been unalived, because if you didn't, you would have been, you know, minused. And of course, health. You could have been in the health field, or your health declined. I feel like this was, you help people. You were a healer. You help people heal. But it could have something to do with your health. I'm not sure. Let's pull another card to clarify. What's going on with this health? What does this collective need to know? But your family really cares about you. Your ancestors care about you. God cares about you. Transportation. So I feel like you could have been like a traveling healer. Yeah. Leaving and traveling. So you could have been a traveling healer where you traveled to many lands to help people learn about the herbs of this land that are native to this land. Yeah. You left here and you didn't come back. Probably after a long time, but you left this land. And this is the land of milk and honey. You came back reincarnated because you know there was something that you needed to do, something that you needed to finish, something that you needed to complete for the next generations to come. So, yeah. What else the collective need to know? Medicine man or woman, yeah. Medicine man or medicine woman. So you were basically a traveling healer. You were a mother. Someone here that's specifically for somebody, you were a mother. Do you have to leave your children? Wanted to come out, didn't come out. Biblical. So your story is in the Bible. Yeah, your story is in the Bible. I'm gonna look in here and look at. Let me see. Cause your health card, I never seen it come out. Okay, health. Your relationship to health and healing is influenced by other lifetimes. You may be suffering from a physical problem that was inflicted upon you during your last lifetime. Perhaps you reincarnated so quickly that you didn't have time to deal with the underlying issues. Your physical health has caused you hardship, yet it has also taught you a deeper level of compassion that you could have learned in a healthy body. You've also developed healing skills that can benefit others. In fact, you may already know that you're a healer. This knowledge was acquired in previous lifetimes when you performed healings for others. Back then, your earthly needs were likely taken care of by the community, so you may struggle with the idea of charging for healing work in this life. It's helpful to know that in this current Western society, everyone must charge for their work, including those who provide spiritually based services. So that's confirmation. So a lot of you all being on this journey, on this path, may have spiritually based businesses, right? So never feel guilty, even if it's not spiritually based. Never feel guilty for charging someone for your work, because every workman and woman is worth their hire. So don't let anyone, bash you for doing so, because why are they coming to you? Because they need your help. So be graceful about it, but set your prices how you set your prices, because people paying for readings every day. They paying top dollar for them. So if you know your skills and you know your worth, being a healer, knowing about the herbs, knowing about these different things, and the knowledge that you have, the knowledge and the wisdom that you have, don't let nobody play you on it, okay? And you were persecuted, like you probably could have been, because you were a healer, people were like, oh, you're a witch, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, that type of time. So that's why you were reincarnated, because nowadays in this modern world, people are way more apt to getting readings, doing light work, working with herbs, working with candles and all these different things. So you're not gonna be too quick to be persecuted for being who you are and being called something that you're not. and I can attest to that. Okay. Okay, we're gonna do these. We're gonna do the traditional tarot. Okay. Ahaya, what happened with the collective children? We got Knight of Wands, energy. So you impulsively left with your children, or left your children here so that you can do your healing work and provide a life for them. Is that true or not? Can I get a yes or no? Can I get a yes or no? Can we get a yes or no? So we got yes, so that is true. We have the Knight of Swords, which is a yes card. Because you were very ambitious and you were defending your beliefs when it came to being a healer. So a lot of people didn't like that. Even if you did help their families, they didn't like that, because a lot of people wasn't for their family living, just like as we see nowadays. And we got the Death card. So that was one of the reasons why you died. Holy Spirit, did this mother pass away and was persecuted because they left their children? Were they persecuted because they left their children? Were they put to death? Were they put to death? Yes. We have the Eight of Wands. It's a yes card. So basically you were put to death in a past lifetime because all the odds were stacked against you. What I'm seeing right here is that you were a healer and you were accused of being a witch. Man or woman, doesn't matter. Take the energy where it resonates. But I'm picking up on a mother at this point in time. So divine feminine, what I'm picking up is that because you were a healer and because you helped so many people, you were put to death because you left your children, and also but you left your children because you wanted to provide a better life for them. You wanted to be as ambitious as you could in the time frame and the lifetime that you were in, which could have been pretty hard. Yeah, you had to make a quick decision. So you probably could have took a train or traveled by air, if planes were out, then. And we have the Knight of Pentacles. You are very productive in this work. You are world renowned for what you did as a healer. You worked hard. You worked very hard. You traveled and you worked hard. What happened to the collective's children? What happened to the collective children after they lived? To the collective children. We have King of Pentacles. Your children ended up being very prosperous and abundant. They went on to live pretty good lives because of the legacy that you left behind. Yeah, you left security behind for your children. Yeah. Sad, beautiful story. So that's why your ancestors want you to do what you're supposed to do, because they know how hard you worked in past lifetimes. And they know that, you know what I'm saying, you probably got a little lax in this lifetime. You probably had a little hard. And when you got to that point of, you know, having that peace, you know what I'm saying, it got a little, you know, got a little comfortable. But now it's time to go. It's go mode now. You know what I'm saying? And they feel sadness, not only because you don't know who you are yet necessarily, because it's different levels to knowing who you are in many lifetimes, you know, uncovering different stories, because you got the Egyptian times, you know, the Mayans and Aztecs, you got the American Indian times, you got the biblical times, you got, it's different timelines. So you have to know where you fit in. You have to, you know, figure out, you know, who you are, where you are, and start where you can. You know what I'm saying? Your story, not his story, you know. So but yeah, your children became wealthy, and yeah, that's beautiful. Is there anything that the collective needs to know? Is there anything else that the collective needs to know? Is there anything the collective needs to know? Look at that. We got the judgment card. We have the judgment card here. So what you need to know is basically you're going through a rebirth. You're going through a new phase. Like, it's new beginnings. You're about to get all this new stuff, this wealth, this the truth, all these great things. But just be prepared for it all. Be prepared for the good, bad, and the ugly. Have that balance. Be okay. Be content with knowing that you'll be okay. But just don't be set in your ways, stuck in your ways, because things are elevating, things are moving. So yeah, you're having an awakening. You probably be going through the dark night of the soul, you know what I'm saying? And even if you already been through one, you go through another one again. But you know, just give mercy to others. And mercy doesn't always have to be, oh my God, yeah, you can come back into my life. No, it's more so of giving them the mercy of truth, forgiveness. You know what I'm saying? Like, alright, cool. It is what it is. You ain't got to tell nobody you forgive them. That's between you, between father and mother. You know what I'm saying? That's between y'all. You ain't got to let nobody know that. Because some people will play on it. You know what I'm saying? Take it where it resonates. You know, when you've been there, you know. But, yeah, judgment is here for you. Judgment was called on this situation when it came to, you know, you being persecuted as a witch, you being minused because of your works, because it seems like you meant well. Let me see. So, Father God, when it comes to this situation with this mother being persecuted, were they on the up and up with their practices? Were they in the light? You wanted to pop out, but she ain't do it. Okay, so you were in the upright with this. You had strength. I got the strength card is here. So you know what I'm saying. You were, yeah, you used your inner strength, and you were passionate, and you were courageous. You stood up for your beliefs and what you believed in, and that's why you were persecuted. So you get another chance. You get another beginning. So this is beautiful. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. We're gonna get these. Yeah, we're gonna do high vibe cards. And we're gonna close this thing on out. Alright, alright, alright. Alright. Alright, Holy Spirit, Father God, what does the collective need? Oh, okay. Jump out that face. Okay, emotions. Feel your emotions, be with them, honor them, process them, then move on and enjoy your life. Don't be stuck in your emotions. Don't be stuck in your head about past things, you know. Because a lot of people, they want you to be stuck in their energy so you won't move forward and get all this stuff done and get this land back, get this abundance back. You know what I'm saying? Because it's waiting on you. It's waiting. I promise. I promise it's waiting. I want to get another one. Let's get another high vibe card. Because you vibrating too high. You know what I'm saying? Not too high. You vibrating high like you supposed to. You can always go higher. You can always go higher. Like a higher. Go higher like a higher. A higher, yeah, yeah, higher, yeah, yeah. Where do you think that came from? A higher. Right in our faces they played. Ooh, it's a lot. Okay, journal. When you need to get ideas and emotions out, write them down. Holding in thoughts and emotions causes the energy to become stagnant in your body. Let the energy out, let it flow. Whether it's dancing, dance around the house. You know what I'm saying? Let that energy out. If you want to yell, go yell somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Go do some stuff. Go out in nature. And we got the nature card. Go outside and breathe the fresh air. Nature is perfect even when it's imperfect. It is magical. Yes, it is. A forest needs old trees and new trees. It's perfect balance. When we have the balance card out there, you know what I'm saying? Got the new and the old. Just like when you went through the old darkness, you know, the old you, and then you got the new you, and then we right in the middle. You know what I'm saying? Between old and new you. You know what I'm saying? Immerse yourself in the middle of it all. Know that you are perfectly placed just where you are. And also we have inputs. Choose to consume TV, books, and podcasts that elevate, encourage, and raise your vibration. Which ones do that? Recognize high vibe inputs by how they make you feel, and when you preview each one. When you read the back of a novel or a podcast description. So read the descriptions, read, you know, all of that to see if it's gonna fit how you need to, what kind of energy you need to be in. If you know you see a reading that's like, oh, the karmic is this and that, and that, don't do that to yourself. Focus on the motivational speaking videos, or, you know, something that's like one of these videos, like, not to toot my own horn, but this is a message that I needed to put out. This is a message that I got right here as I was meditating right before I cut the camera on. Right before I had to prepare myself, I had to go outside and meditate. I had to do all these things to prepare for this message. For hard times, having a hard time with a situation, imagine that person, people, or event being surrounded by sparkly white loving light. Make a cocoon of love around them or it. This changes the energy around circumstances, plus it changes you. Yeah, like you can mentally, like, if you feel your brain going dark, you know what I'm saying? If it's not like you just quieting your mind on purpose and you feel like your brain is just like so much going on your head, like imagine like this, close your eyes and just imagine this like bright, sparkly, beautiful light that's in your head, and like it gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and it just consume your head and your eyes, and just sit there and be in that energy. Like you can create anything. It's mind over matter. Remember that. Um, These are all the cards you fill out, so I'm going to read them. So we got vibe holders. Think of someone you love, something that makes you happy, or imagine your favorite place. Hold that feeling. Hold it as long as you can. The longer you hold on to good feelings, the longer they stay. So when you find yourself being in those places where you're thinking about old bad stuff, or, oh, that lack mentality, oh, I don't have this, oh, I don't have that, just be a vibe holder. Hold on to the good vibes. You know what I'm saying? So you can stay in that energy. Like, make yourself stay there. You know what I'm saying? Shazam. What words tickle your fancy? Pull them out, say them, play with them. So whatever words you find and you like them words, say them out loud. Salt and pepper. Gently jump up and down. Shake up the mixture of energy that's within you. You know what I'm saying? Like you boxing or something. You like you getting ready for, you know what I'm saying? You getting ready for a big fight, because you ready. You like you in a fight of your life, cuz. But yeah, gently jump up and down, shake up your mixture of the mixture of energy that is within you. Imagine heavy, dark pepper as negative energy releasing from your body, every crevice of your body, allowed to fall into the earth to be recycled. Pepper represents the thoughts and feelings that do not serve you. It is heavy energy that has hosted the pain in your body or the problems in the day you just experienced. Now the pepper is gone. Imagine lighter salt coming down from above, filling you with light, happy energy, which moves into the space once filled by pepper. Notice how you feel. You know, you gotta feel good. You gotta feel good. So, and we're gonna get one starlights. I love starlights. Don't judge me. But your ancestors, that they're still proud of you, whether they're proud of you. Your ancestors are proud of you. They know that you've been through some things, you've done some undesirable things, but they just want you to know that you're well supported. I know it's different, you know, not having certain people in your life, but when you need them hugs, you better tell them you need them hugs. They'll send people, a random individual, to you that's part of your tribe that'll give you a hug. You'll be walking down the street or be walking in Walmart, Kroger's, Schnucks, whatever, and them people gonna give you a hug. And that's how you know your ancestors and your family is there for you every time, I promise you. But you gotta be in that energy to receive. Alright, let's close it on out. Let's close it out, boys. Boys and girls. Alright, let's get one. Oh. You are worthy. You are worthy. Oh, so worthy. Okay, so aim for what you want and believe in yourself. So all of these things, plus more, you want these things. You're worthy of them. Like, this is all the stuff that you want and then you need. So, you know, you have to tell yourself that you're worthy of that. You have to tell yourself you're worthy of love. You're worthy of wealth.